What? Okay. We are alive and living, and we're... Yes.
Hello.
We are Higurashin.
Are you, you are connected? Wow. I
Yes.
am back. Hello. It's your friendly neighborhood cat, Green.
Yeah. My most despised.
Let's watch a good show, aka known as of the Ashi. I haven't showered today.
Okay.
I'm rotting.
Today, I usually shower at night, so...
I did too.
So... It's very clearly not night.
What is
Hmm? Okay. One second. What is your mama? Oh, whoops. Okay, I need to move myself so you're not constantly appearing over top of my face like
mm-hmm.
before. Like a certain other time. It's kind of freaky when your head is almost the same size as mine. It's like you're like an anthro instead of a little creature.
Weren't you the one who wrote the thingy?
What thingy? Huh? What is this cat saying? The hell? What is this cat green talking about?
I'm the caddis, a crease.
What?
Where the fuck is the
I don't know.
wait, not V2 Studio? I'm trying to find.
The strem? Okay, now to announce it to the Discord.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay, let's start the Higgers.
Okay, hold
The
on.
Higgers of Ashi.
Gotta ping the Discord. Meow. And then I gotta pull my stream up on the second monitor, aka my iPad. Because that's what I've got. Okay. Poop. Wait, what the hell? Why is my YouTube account suddenly not signed in to my iPad? You fool. I'm trying out different mic settings for OBS, so hopefully that sounds okay. I did a short, like, test recording. It sounded okay to me, but, like, who knows? Okay, there. OMG. Oh my god. Now I accidentally closed VTube Studio. Awesome. Perfect. So cool that that happens. Okay. Okay, now should all be in order. And let me just double check one more time. Okay. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything else, so. Wait, let me. Okay, no. Let's just go. Before we die. So, last time on Higurashi. Hello, Jory slash Sterling. Why does your message have the Google Translate logo on it? Can anybody else see that?
Let me go check.
Wait, I forgot. Chat needs to be visible. Oh, it's not? It's only visible on YouTube. Weird. Does YouTube do like auto translate chat messages or something?
What's color the damned? Wow, this is the stream that we're currently doing. This is
Yes,
crazy.
it is.
Why am I linked up to you? Well,
I don't
you know
know.
you can
It
turn that
always
off, right?
does that. How?
You can turn that off.
Where? Show model show items. People in collab. You control position. I turned on the you control position, but it didn't like... It auto pins to the model. I don't know. Like, I have to like move you really far away from me for it to not pin you to me.
Tilt your
As...
stuff.
What?
Tilt your head and that kind of stuff.
My head? What do you mean?
Yeah, no, because I'm not tilting on my screen.
Maybe I have you too
Like
close, but if I, well, it's probably because my damn, like, wingspan makes my body, like, really, like, I don't know, like, the area of my wingspan, it's too wide, so, like, you have to be, like, this far away from me before it detects you as not, like, touching me, but it's kind of awkward if you're that far away.
It's not like it's not happening on my screen, so I don't.
IDK. It always does that. Every time. Oh, wait. It's not doing it suddenly. It's a miracle.
Did you press
What the hell?
anything, or are you
I
just
didn't.
stinky?
I didn't press a single thing. I just did the same thing that I always do.
And what's that?
Nothing. I just dragged your model towards me. And miraculously this time, it didn't do the thing. So that's
Wow.
crazy. I know.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
So as I was saying, last episode of Higurashi, Takano was being a creepy, spooky lady and telling a spooky story inside the abandoned tool shed about how a lot of people got tortured and murdered or something, and there's
And then got their
medieval...
body eaten.
or did they? Oh yeah, I guess there was cannibalism, and there's like medieval torture methods or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. And then Shion was like, that big noise was so spooky. And then Keiichi was like, I didn't hear anything. So, da da
Meow.
da 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 da. Will we ever
Meow.
find out? Okay. I let out a great big yawn. It was like morning had arrived just as I got to sleep. As Mom set up breakfast, she gave me a pained smile. Keiichi's mom. What's the matter, Keiichi? What time did you go to sleep last night? Well, I wanted to go to sleep at midnight, but I had some trouble with that. You were probably
What's
all
wrong,
worked up
Keiichi?
from the
Couldn't you hardly
festival.
had your Rena burger?
I prepared human meat just for you. No, that's not
Made
it. Crunch, crunch.
made made out of the Rena of the Chan.
This is true. I crunched down hard on pickled radish to hide my embarrassment.
Ah, rah, 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 nom, 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 nom.
After all that happened yesterday, and our discussion about the sound Shion heard, that banging noise like a child far away, jumping up and down on a wooden floor,
As
the story
childs would
wouldn't
typically
get.
bang, with the sledgehammer, they go bang bang.
This is allegedly true. The story wouldn't get out of my head, so I had trouble sleeping. It was a long night, and I kept jumping at the slightest sound of faraway tree branches, which should have been either unhearable or too insignificant to notice. When I woke up in the morning, sunlight and birds chirping, it made me feel pretty ashamed about it, but I felt far from refreshed this morning.
Meh.
Meh.
1 second. Oh my god, guys, look! It's the character voice, Rena-chan. Keiichi-kun,
Rena.
good morning! It's been so long. Huh? Keiichi-kun, your eyes are all red. Did you hit that buff? Hit that buff? Why is that? Why?
Smoke weed every day. Oh hey, good morning. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm sleep deprived today. Yawn.
Yarg.
Meow.
The festival yesterday was a lot of fun. So many people to murder. Rena's excitement took a long time to go to sleep, so I took a long time to go to sleep too. To sleep.
In Rena's case, her excitement seems to still be wide awake.
They should have this kind of festival more often. So we can have lots of fun together. How? Together again. How?
Yeah. Rena talking about the festival yesterday made me remember everything I had nearly forgotten from last night. The inside of the ritual storehouse had been so utterly
the
different
evil.
from the relaxed, bright, everyday life of Hinamizawa in the evil fucking building. All those stories that Takano-san had told me too.
Fucking building again.
The mysterious incidents that occurred on the day of the Watanagashi festival every year. The strange incidents where one person would die and one would disappear. The old stories of Hinamizawa flickering like a candle beneath them. The numerous and horrifying traditions of the Onigafuchi village. The villagers with demon blood in them. Yeah, everyone is secretly a demon, grr. Terrible cannibalistic feasts. The poor sacrifices kidnapped from the human villages, victims of the Onikakushi. To quell the rage of Oyashiro-sama, the ritual involving living sacrifices. There was also many, many others. There were so many stories that just remembering them put me in a foul mood. Most of them weren't fiction either. They were true. We didn't need to fear them just because they were real, though. Since it all happened so long ago. Such a very long time ago. Meow.
Wow, it's Rena-chan again. Where's Mi-chan? She's late.
Yes, she does tend to be a reoccurring character. Huh?
What's that? What's a recurring character?
Very suspicious, if you ask me. Before I realized it, we had arrived at the place where we'd usually meet with Mion. Probably because I was so lost in thought.
We agreed that if she isn't here by now, we can just go on ahead, right? Right? Should I? Should we?
Mion being late wasn't too rare an occurrence, but today she was unusually late. A few of the ominous tales from the night before came back to life in my mind again. Who would die this year and who would disappear? It couldn't have been Mion?
What should we do, Keiichi-kun? If we don't get going, we'll be late.
She'll be here.
The people
She
who
didn't call us to tell us
people
she'd
who
be
left
staying
were
home today, right?
Shion and Mion. They were
Ooh.
evil. Oh no.
Why doesn't the big Eon just eat the little Meon?
True.
Let's just wait 5 more minutes, okay? Brenna looked at her watch and seemed a little worried, but then she nodded with a satisfied smile. If we had to wait 5 minutes, we'd have to run as fast as we could to school or we'd be late. As soon as I thought that, we spotted Meon running towards us, out of breath.
Yay-chan, you're late!
Huh. You waited? You should have just gone on ahead. Meon was breathing breathless, or heavily, and her face was all red. Her house was right down the road, wasn't it? It wasn't far enough away for her to end up like this, was it?
Mi-chan, are you not feeling well?
I'm feeling just like Keiichi. I barely slept last night. I don't know why. Immersive Higurashi roleplay.
To be fair, the night before we watched Sakura.
I guess, but like, I slept fine that night. Just last night, I know.
Oh, Snips did not sleep well.
Really? Why?
They were like, oh my god, dude. Get fucked for that.
Too scary? They had nightmares?
No, that's that. It was so much. It was a lot.
Really?
Like, it was like late at night.
I guess. To be honest, I can't remember the last time I went to bed before 2 a.m. So, it was nothing for me. I know. Now that she mentioned it, Brenna pushed Mion's bangs away and put her hand to her forehead. Anna, your hand is pretty cold.
Mi-chan, you're a little warm.
It's no big deal. Give it half a day and I'll be as fit as a fiddle. Are you really okay? You don't have to push yourself, you know. What's this? Kei-chan, are you worried about me? That's nice of you. That answer wasn't like Mion at all. She must have had it pretty bad.
I just think that you shouldn't have pushed yourself. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. We can tell the teacher you had to take the day off.
I'm fine. I took some medicine. I think it's already working. Mion forced an energetic expression onto her face and flexed her biceps at us. Wow, biceps.
Wow, she's so strong.
Okay, then let's go. Don't overdo it, of course. There's the time.
The time. Wow, we had to run over. We won't make it.
This morning sure is thrilling. Maybe it's what I need to shake off this slowness. Let's run.
What the fuck is this music?
Boing, 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 boing,
This is the-
boing, 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 boing,
This is the
boing.
first time this track is played.
I don't know. It's penis music. Our zone. Hello. Welcome. Hey, wait, you're sick. Don't go overboard. Mion began to run vigorously anyway.
I'm sorry. Mi-chan is older than us, right? She knows her own body better than anyone. I mean, like,
I guess.
just by technicality.
I decided to leave it at that and assumed she was fine. Great, then we should get going too. We began to run after Mion.
Meow, 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 meow,
Meow?
meow, meow.
The school looked the same as always.
Meow, 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 meow.
What the
meow.
hell are you meowing for, you meower?
Meow, meow, meow.
Can you stop
meow,
meowing?
Meow, 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 meow.
Can you shut up? Hiss. The hours passed listlessly, and my lack of sleep took its toll. was a sport where people competed by sleeping. If there was a sport where people competed by sleeping, I'd be a world champion right now. The trick to overcoming this sort of dangerous situation was to hold your pencil upside down. Why, you ask? So you don't draw strange patterns all over your notes while half asleep. If you were holding your pencil upside down, that wouldn't happen, would it? Bum bum bum. Something that felt like an eraser hit me in the head 6 times. Ow, what was that for, Satoko? Yeah, remind me, who's doing her again? I forget every time.
You're doing her, and I'm doing the pink. No, that's not the pink
Orpal.
one. I'm not colorblind. The purple.
The Orpal. Okay, you're Orpal. And why she Orpal?
Why is she so Orpal?
I haven't done a single thing. Who else would play a prank on me like this? Oh, it was chalk, not an eraser. Eh? Who the hell are you?
Woman? What the hell?
The first new character in how many hours?
We actually get an adult drawn character that isn't Oishi or like one of the fuckers who instantly explode like halfway into the series?
Are you sure it's an adult character?
Huh?
I mean, she looks like she might be Rena age. Or me on age, I don't know.
No, she's an adult. Was the teacher's shadow.
Eh?
It's the teacher.
Oh, wait, they gave the teacher an appearance? What the hell? Alright. Behind me, like a female outlaw might hold razors, was the teacher's shadow, holding 3 pieces of chalk in each hand. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Chia.
Who wants to be the teacher?
I don't know. How many people are you, Rena? You're Rena and Rika.
I could be the teacher. It's probably better for the teacher, because it's probably going to be a dialogue between the two.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My Barakun, go and wash your face.
Right, gladly. That alone was enough to wake me up, but I flew out into the hallways as if shoved out by the pressure exuded by the teacher's sheer power.
Oh, because the teacher's so powerful.
If I was going to wash my face anyway, then I would rather use the sinks out front rather than the ones in the dark restroom. Thinking that, I left the hallway and went to the entrance. In elementary school, I used to be afraid of the bathrooms because there was like rumors going around that they were haunted, and I was so scared that there was gonna be a ghost.
Elementary? Yeah, Hanako-san is gonna come and get you.
Hanako-san. In
She's
California.
And be like, hey, you want the red one or the blue one? And then she takes the green one out and she smokes the toilet roll.
You be a Grinch or a Saint. Those are your choices. Saint. Grinch. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Be a Saint? You be a Grinch. Those are your 2 choices. Choose wisely.
The sunlight was strong. So strong you wouldn't think it was June. Hey, it's almost June here. In 2 days. I turned on the faucet, and with a lifeless bubbling noise, lukewarm water came pouring out. If I let it run for a few moments, would it get cold? I looked at it absent-mindedly for a little while. I knew you'd choose these sinks, Kate-chan. The ones out front just feel better, don't they? Mion? Ugh. No cutting class now. I stuck my hands into the water to find it had gotten so cold that it seemed strange it had ever been warm. I scooped it up and splashed it against my face. Once I was done, I moved out of the way, and Mion did the same. Mion, how's your cold doing? You're sleepy because of the medicine, not from lack of sleep, right? Huh? Actually, this is a secret, but after the festival yesterday, I got wrapped up in the party my relatives were having. And, well, I had a bit. A bit? She made a gesture like she was tilting a cup into her mouth. Which means she didn't have a cold or anything. Are you hungover? How old are you?
You're the youngest person ever.
Give me a break. I really don't feel well, you know. I suppose she'd be feeling lousy either way. Still, you treat colds and hangovers in completely different ways. I was worried over nothing. Man, I guess that's just like you, Mion. Mion scratched her head, a little bit embarrassed. She didn't seem to be feeling well, but now that I knew it was a hangover, I didn't need to worry too much. It would go away with time, after all. Oh, but my head really is pounding, so the teacher told me I should go home early. Oh, you cheater. So are you going home now, Mion? Now that I looked again, Mion had her bag with her. She must have been on her way home. Yep, I feel bad about it, though. I'll get some rest at home like a good girl. Sorry I can't make it to the club. Would you take over as leader for today,
We're
Kei-chan?
gonna kill this person.
I don't know if that will happen. We have this unspoken rule that we don't do the club unless everyone is there, don't we? We never did it when you had to go to your part-time job, did we? Mion laughed wryly, saying we didn't need to worry about her. No matter how much fun we have, though, I think that feeling guilty about friends who can't share in it is a sign of a really fantastic friendship. In that sense, the club Mion created is a wonderful thing. As I thought about it, the moisture on my washed face dried up. I suppose we were talking too much. If I didn't get back to the classroom soon, I could get in trouble. Okay, later. I'm going back. Careful on your way home. Don't wobble into a sewer or brook, got it? I left it at that, turned around and started heading back to the classroom. Oh, one more thing, Kei-chan. Mion stopped me and I turned my head to listen. What's up? This may sound weird, but don't think too hard about it. Well, that depends what it is.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna just kill you.
And one more thing. I'm gonna kill you. What? I'm gonna
We're
kill you.
all
What? I'm
beating
gonna
you with
kill
hammers. Last night,
What?
near the end of the festival, did you see Tomitake-san or Takano-san anywhere? I suddenly tensed up. You know Tomitake-san and Takano-san, right? You remember, Kei-chan, when the four of you were talking during the setup the day before? If I could, I wanted to forget about sneaking into the storehouse that night as soon as possible. So hearing the names of the people I was with at the time really got to me. Besides that, though, why was Mion asking me a question like that? I ended up staring at her, unable to answer immediately. Was she asking to see if I had seen them or not, or was she asking the question knowing that I had? I couldn't tell.
Tomitake-san is? Oh,
Well, evidently, yes. Well, maybe I might have seen them around. I don't know. My vaguely response was clearly not to Mion's liking. What answer was she expecting from me? There's no way for me to know. I see. Then, one more question. On the same night, did you see Xion? My heart leapt into my throat again. The tiny needles buried underneath Mion's words pricked into me. That. Didn't you ask me that yesterday? I think I told you that I wasn't sure if I had or not. Did you? I guess I just thought I'd get a different answer if I asked you again. I suddenly noticed something in Mion's eyes, something indescribable. It's the Rena murder eyes. The eyes of Rena murder.
the murder.
Tomitake-san and Takano-san. Xion, too. She was asking me about them. There was no doubt about it. Last night, the four of us stuck into the ritual warehouse. She knew everything. So what? There's not really a curse anyway. That's right. Even Xion and Takano-san said yesterday during the festival that there was no curse. And that rather than a curse, it was the doing of the villagers. My blood curdled. Mion was, almost without a doubt, aware that we snuck into the storehouse. It was nothing strange. I screwed up bad flipping on the light switch last night. If Mion had been searching for me, it was simple to imagine that she had seen that momentary light and come to find out what was going on. Did you really not see her? Why are you so intent on knowing if I did or not? It's not important. It's just that there are some people who are speaking poorly of Tomitaka-san, Takano-san, and Shion, and you, Kei-chan. I didn't really hear what they were saying, though. Unpleasant sweat dripped
They're
down my
saying
arms.
that people who hang around you die, and guess what happened to them? They died.
She died.
Lie.
What the hell? What is that supposed to be?
Liar.
Liar. Liar. Do you know about Sparta remixes?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone needs to make one of those with Rena saying liar. Actually, let me. Does that wait?
This is liar.
Higurashi Sparta remix. Let me see. Does that exist? Rika-chan. Wait. Higurashi X Jurassic Park World Sparta remix. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Wait, let me see. No, what the hell? Wait. I'm trying to find the exact one. I'm pretty sure I found a no BGM version of the exact thing we were talking about. I want to see if there's like an actual version. Oh my god, there is. Wait. I need to show this to both the stream and to you. Hold on. This is revolutionary.
Yeah, let me go see it.
Usoda Mega Mix.
Wait, is that actually real?
It's real. I found the exact thing.
Oh my god, I need to see it.
Hold on. I'm about to show it. Wait, window capture. Come on, show it. Itch it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna share it with you.
Meow.
Wait.
Oh
You
my
see it?
god. How do you know this, by the way?
How do I know this? I didn't know this. I just looked it up right now. Yeah.
Usodayo! Usodayo.
Usadeo Nishishi.
Nishishi, that was a lie too. Who do you kin? Nagito?
I actually can Kokichi.
I actually kin Kokichi. Who do you kin? Nagito? Okay, let's go back to the most hilarious of Higurashis.
Wait, look at this. Like, what does this mean?
Jurassic what?
What's the
It's like the
correlation?
most
Correlation.
random most random fucking mix you could ever come up with.
It's just someone combining all their
What?
hyperfixations or something.
I know, right?
Sriracha to squirrel with 300 views.
Isn't that the fucking... Isn't that the...
What?
I'm trying
It's
to
the
think of the
it's the
name.
anime.
No. Bottom right. That's
Is that
fuck.
Sans?
No. It's from a shorts like YouTube channel called Chicken Nugget. I'm trying to think. Hot Sauce. That's his name. Why do they got hot sauce in the bottom right corner?
Actually, it's NTSR2K6.
No,
Clearly.
dude. As Chicken Nugget was like so stupid. Okay, we can stop watching this. There's over 780 episodes of this shit. Holy fuck!
Hold on, I want to see something.
Chicken nugget, cheeseburger, sody pop, hot sauce. Hot sauce. Yeah. See, look, I can show you. It's my hyperfixation. Not really.
Chicken nugget
but it's one.
is your hyperfixation.
This look.
What the hell? Hot sauce. Wow, I hate him and he's so ugly. Species donkey? Oh, wait, what the hell? I don't like him. He's ugly.
No, please! I wanna go! I wanna watch the funny Higurashi!
Wait, what?
It's so bad.
Like, what the hell? This is only 3 months ago?
So mental illness still exists. It contradicts his testimony. Please, color, I beg of thee.
Fine.
Please, I
Okay.
want to watch a silly thingy, and you're not.
Yeah. Fine. You don't want to watch YouTube sloth videos all day long? Jeez.
Yes, I want to finish up this Higurashi chapter so that I no longer have to Higure.
No longer have to higu my Rashi. Okay. A pleasant sweat dripped down my arms, and the sound of it hanging from my fingertips was so annoyingly loud. I don't believe that you were doing something bad. I just wanted to ask a bit about it, so I did. Sorry for making you uncomfortable, okay? I found myself unable to reply. My reaction must have made it obvious what the truth was, and yet I couldn't explain myself. Kei-chan, you weren't with Tomitake-san, Takano-san, or Shion, right? Yeah. I finally wrung out an answer between ragged breaths. Neon's expression softened a little. That's good. I'll have to tell them. You weren't involved in anything bad, Kei-chan, so I'll make sure to tell everyone. Yeah, please do. Tell them I wasn't doing anything bad. To everyone, make sure. Everyone. Everyone who's it. Who's everyone? Okay, later. I'll be ready tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ichikun's gonna go through like a truck, like he's gonna go take a trip to like North America, and he's gonna go to like a
Eh?
Buc-ee's, and the cashier goes, "Liar!"
What the hell? What do you mean by everyone? Just then, a freezing cold hand touched the back of my neck. Okay, this is you.
Hey, you're late, Mabarakun. How long does it take you to wash your face?
It was the teacher. Why is her necklace, like, not attached to anything? Is that supposed to be attached to
Go
the
check
dress?
for other sprites.
What? Wait, how do I do that again? For
Press
gore.
one of the F keys.
Oh, what the hell?
You!
Okay, I mean, that makes a bit more sense, I guess.
I guess so. Okay, check out the...
Oh. This is the only one where she has this, like, pendant. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
So there we go.
I was just
Thank
speaking
God.
to Mion.
Thank God, if we had to change back everything to how we did it, it would suck.
Yerp. I turned around, but Mion had crossed through the schoolyard without me realizing it and was now standing at the gate.
Come, back to your studies, quickly now. Fuck you. Fuck you, Mabarakun.
I hate you. The teacher was being insistent. We returned to the entrance. I looked back one more time and Mion was nowhere in sight.
Kichi-kun, you haven't seen well all day. Have you tried your Tylenol?
It's
Or your
clearly
Nyquil?
because he had far too much fun yesterday. I don't want to be told that by the one who got lost. Your face was all red and you were nearly crying.
Fuck you! Satoku-chan was so cute last night. How...
My friends did their best to try and cheer me up, but it didn't lighten my mood. It's far worse than I thought. Had I really done something that terrible last night? These thoughts remained with me for the rest of the day.
Bye, Kichi-kun. I'll see you tomorrow.
By the time I realized I realized it, I was in front of my own house.
Michan had a cold, right? Could you have a cold too, Kichi-kun? Could you?
I'm fine. I may look scrawny, but I never
Wait,
missed school because of a cold.
I just realized
Hmm.
Rona-chan's haircut. I'm in a
What?
color. I'm in a Rona-chan moment in my life.
Oh my god. Just need the bangs and it's like
I see, like, this
identical.
stupid fucking thing, yeah.
With like the side
Both
part.
you and Michan didn't look so good today, though.
Thanks for worrying about me. I'm fine. Idiots don't catch colds, remember? Ren smiled, then waved to me and left. Whew. With my shoulders bobbing up and down from breathing heavily, I entered the house. As soon as I got back in, Mom called out to me. What? Keiichi? I'm sorry, but could you go to the library and return a few books for me? I don't feel like it. Your dad and I have to wait inside the house for a phone call right now, so we can't leave. I need to return them today. Could you please do it? Sheesh. Did it have to do with Dad's job? No point in arguing if they bring that up. I guess so, but I don't know where the library is. Oh, you don't? It's a little past the Okinomiya station. Just then the phone rang. My parents' faces immediately turned grim. Mom snatched up the receiver. Hello? My bar speaking. I'm sorry? Yes, he's right here. Then she thrust the receiver at my face. This is for you, Keiichi. Don't take too long, okay? I tried to ask who it was from, but asking the person on the phone directly would be faster. Hello? This is Sonozaki. Well, the younger one. Hello? Do you have the time to talk right now? It was Shion. The older sister had a hangover today, but the younger sister made no reference to it. Shion? I thought you'd be sleeping in today with a hangover, same as Mion. What? Mion had a hangover? That's so like her. She laughed warmly, but Mom glared at me, silently telling me to finish up. Whoops, sorry. My parents are waiting for an important call, so I can't talk for too long. What do you need? There's something I wanted to talk about, but if we can't talk long, I guess that's that. She sounded a little disappointed. What would she want to talk to me about? Now I was interested. Then how about we meet in person? If you could show me where the library is too, that would be great. You mean the public library near the station? Yes, that's fine. I go past there on my way to work anyway.
Barbara, I just wanted to ask you, how do you want to disappear?
War? Okay then, do you know where I usually meet up with Mion? At the intersection where the small path from the Sonozaki house splits. Okay, Chan, did I not tell you? I don't live at the main house, I live in Okinomiya. If we could meet by the ticket machines at Okinomiya Station, that would be great. Main house? Living in Okinomiya? Now that she mentioned it, it always seemed like the Sonozaki sisters weren't communicating. Did they live in different houses? Also, now that she mentioned it, Rena said she never met the younger sister, despite going over to play sometimes. Let's meet at the station then. I'll go there right away. Bye. I set the receiver down and Mom immediately thrust a large pile of library books in my face. 6 volumes of long-form mystery novels. Mom had her own hobbies. Thank you, Keiichi. Be back by nightfall. Got it. Okay, I'm going. I suppose I'd change my clothes and grab my bike key. I climbed the stairs to my bedroom. Shion had been waiting for me already, so meeting up was a smooth process. Wow, Mion never keeps her appointments. I mean, honestly. Making my sister the standard for everything will get you in trouble. Shion seemed a little unsteady, too. She was drinking with Mion last night, wasn't she? You didn't get any sleep last night either, did you? Don't try and hide it. You definitely went home from school early. Oh, too bad. I've been at home all day in the first place. I'm smarter than Mion after all. Hey, I don't think you could call playing hooky smarter. You should finish your errand first. We don't have that much time. We're going to the library, right? Yeah, thanks. My mom had to return some books by today. Is the library far? No, it's really close by. As she said that, we spotted the signboard of the library almost immediately. If it was this easy to find, then I guess I didn't need Shion to show me where it was after all. We rode around a bend, and the building was right there. Shishibone Public Library. We lived in the country, so I hadn't expected too much, but it was pretty big. The first floor was actually a government office, so the library was only on the second floor, but it still looked large enough to fit a decent collection of books. Who the hell is that? We passed through an automatic doors and were greeted by the cool breeze of an aircraft.
Human being.
It's Slendy man, Slendy woman. Oops. She's here for your pages. Collect my pages. The cicadas had been loud outside, but it was quiet inside the library. The air conditioning inside was keeping the temperature at an ideal level for the books, which had that mildewy smell unique to old paper. I guess every library is basically the same. There's one difference, it was that people studying for tests weren't taking up all the seats. I was one of those people, but now it seemed like a distant memory. Hello, I have books I'd like to return. The librarian went through the process of checking them in and then returned my mom's library card. Shion was going around the bookshelves.
How to defend yourself from your psycho friends? Wow, you have a lot of weird books you got, Keiichi-kun.
Yeah, what is this? How to defend against Rena-chan?
Interesting.
Deeply interested look on her face, like she wasn't the type who went to libraries very often. Sorry for the wait, I'm all done. Libraries sure are nice and cool, aren't they? I want to work in a library one day. Don't know whether to call that boring or dependable. It's a pretty small dream compared to your sister. Mion would definitely want to be a hardworking employee for an international trading company or some other crazy job that involved her running all around the world. Compared to that, what Shion said is pretty heartwarming. Well, we need to keep our differences dear to us. We're not copies, we're two different people, called Shion and Mion. Twins have a lot to think about, huh? Still, it sounds like fun. I don't have any brothers, so it's just me and my parents at my house. It can get a little uncomfortable. Same for me. I don't live with Mion after all. Alright, she said something like that, didn't she? Why though? Sisters living apart is unusual. We were getting tired of talking while we were walking. We ended up going to the lounge area, which was vacant, and continuing the conversation. Yes. Mion lives at the main house and I live in Okinomiya. What do you mean by main house? You make it sound like you're nobility. It's just the main house. The Sonozaki family's main house. Mion's the successor, so she lives with Nana, and apparently studies all sorts of things as preparation to be the head of the family. Mion, the head of the family? It kind of fits her personality, but kind of didn't, too. Gei-chan, you just moved here, right? This will sound like I'm boasting, but we of the Sonozaki family are kind of personages around here. Huh, seriously? The word personage didn't match the extremely sociable air that Mion and Shion gave off. From what Shion explained, the Sonozaki family goes way back to the beginnings of Hinamizawa.
Meow.
After the war, they had a bunch of successful ventures and extended their influence to a wide area. The Sonozaki house is a foundation under which the entire family operates. Though the current family head, Grandma, was the one who built it. The entire family would provide backup to help the relative with a business venture. They were like a huge living company. This let them avoid tax-related problems and help the relative's ventures succeed, one after another, using large amounts of money. If you ever go for a walk through Okinomiya, pay attention to the signboards and stuff. There's a ton of shops that are managed by members of the Sonozaki family. Now that you mention it, that toy store looked like it was managed by relatives as well. Does that mean your relatives operate Angel Mart too? Even what few shops I was familiar with were involved with the Sonozaki family. It was definitely surprising. The family is particularly strong in finance and real estate. Even a lot of members of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry either have the last name Sonozaki or are their relatives. Ah, so you're Nepo babies.
Based?
There are Sonozakis in the city council, the prefectural assembly too, since they have the Okinomiya area giving them strong electoral support. Wait a minute, this is all escalating pretty quickly. Relatives operate shops in downtown Okinomiya, and they're especially strong in finance and real estate. On top of that, a lot of those in the Chamber of Commerce and Industry are relatives, and there are even people elected to local offices. So then, the Sonozaki family is pretty famous in this area? What the hell?
Where did Oishi-san come from?
Oishi jump scare. I guess you will be...
Yes, crazy. I was not expecting to do any breaking in your poop. Is this the same person?
Of course it is. All of a sudden, a cigarette-smoking, overweight old man interrupted our conversation. Wait, I know this guy.
Hello, good morning. Are you on a date? Don't ask that question to kids, please. What I should be give to be young again. Get the fuck away from them.
He's so heteronormative. If you thought we were on a date, then why are you bothering us, Oishi-san? That was it. He was Oishi-san, a police officer. I thought it was this person who came to my rescue when I got involved with those delinquents before. Now that I thought about it, Mion didn't seem to like him very much.
No, I apologize. I heard a familiar voice, so I came over to see.
Oishi-san laughed coarsely, not showing any sign of giving up. As Shion watched him do so, I didn't feel the same sense of malice from her as I had from Mion.
My bar was saying, right? You're one tough guy. My bar, two-timing the Sonozaki. I hate Higurashi now. Where's the sad horn? Worst
What the hell?
ever.
No, I'm not two-timing anyone. I turned around to look at Shion to plead for help, but she grinned and maintained her silence. Her gaze wandered. She looked at the clock. I'm sorry, Kei-chan. I really need to get to my job. Huh? Oh, did you? Wait, did Shion have something to talk about today? Now this weird man is here, though. Yeah, but I'll see you later. Oh, I'll give you a call after I'm done. It'll be okay to call at night, right? Yeah, probably okay. Then I'll talk to you later tonight. Bye. Shion left so fast she was practically running. Oishi-san was waving at me with a grin. I felt like I'd been left here as bait so she could get away. Maybe she was lying about having to go to work.
You're quite the big shot being so close to the Sonozaki daughters. You know, maybe now's your chance to get one of them. If you get what I mean. Maybe I should rethink how I talk to you, too.
Oishi-san put a coin in a vending machine, as he said something a bit appalling.
Is iced tea okay with you? Do you want milk with it? Just fucking don't get him.
For some reason I'm thinking about that scene with, from Evangelion with, Kaji, I think his name is, and Shinji in the, like... and I don't want to be thinking about that. It's making me think about it. Huh? Oh, no, I mean, hey, free tea.
I'll put some in then, alright? Here you are.
He handed me a cup of tea, filled to the brim with ice, as I looked on absent-mindedly. I don't think I'm obligated to have a guy like this buy me a drink, but he did get it for me, so I'll thank him. Was Oishi-san just killing time? We didn't know each other well, but he still engaged me in conversation about all sorts of dumb things. When I thought back to how I talked with Shion, this seemed to be a total disaster. Music suddenly disappears.
How much do you know about Sonozaki-san?
Other than what I heard just now, nothing. Until then, I hadn't known anything about either Mion or Shion, other than the fact that they were interesting. I really did only just learn that she was the daughter of some prestigious family.
The Sonozakis are a Yakuza group with this entire region under their thumb.
What the hell? Yakuza?
Plus, her father is a high-ranking executive in the XX Yakuza Association.
What the hell?
Do you know that? Do you know that?
What? An executive? Oops. Transcript.
Have you ever seen where Shio-san lives? It's the very picture of the gang boss's house, protected by high walls, barbed wire fences, and security cameras. If you have the chance, you should go and visit her.
She'd mentioned Mion being a successor, but to a Yakuza group?
No. Not at all. A boring old Yakuza group isn't the only thing Mion Sonozaki-san will inherit. She's inheriting the Sonozaki family itself.
He's a Yakuza. Well, that explains her
I'll
carrying a
leave
gun
it to you
around.
to mull things over what exactly that meant.
Oishi-san had spoken lightly about all this from start to finish, but what he was saying wasn't light in the least. It was abrupt and unbelievable. Wow.
If Mion-san wanted to, she could kill somebody in the middle of the streets and still cover it up. Not only would witnesses not show up, but she put pressure on the police too.
Mion-chan would never kill someone.
No, she wouldn't. I'm just speaking hypothetically.
It's that Renner-chan you gotta worry about. Your name, it was Oishi-san, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then, Oishi-san, whatever family Mion comes from, it doesn't change the fact that she's the best friend I could ever have, and I'm proud of that. I don't appreciate people speaking ill of her. I let my quiet anger show through my gaze as I stared at him. Of course, I could never seem to tell what he's thinking, so I didn't know if it had any effect. What is this guy, seriously?
Let's be frank. If Mion-chan was suspected of a handful of incidents, what would you think?
Suspected? Incidents? You can't just say terrible stuff like that on a whim. Then it would be a misunderstanding, of course. Mion may say some dangerous things, but she's not the kind of person who would do something so awful. Boy... What the hell?
Mabara-san, keep your voice down. We're in the library.
Oishi-san shushed me, but in a state of heightened excitement as I was, I wouldn't be calm so easily. Bruh.
Please, calm down. As I said before, the Sonozaki family holds a lot of power in this region, for better and for worse. If anything happens, they would immediately be
Sus among us.
I'd appreciate it if you understand that.
Well, I know what Oishi-san is trying to say. Combining it with what Shion told me before, the Sonozaki family is huge and controls everything from Hinamizawa to Okinomiya. Mion, meanwhile, is its successor who apparently holds strong influence over the entire family. Still, that's all? That's the only reason they're suspecting her? Yeah, I can't see it.
I'm just doing my job here. Not to doubt Mion-san or of anything, but to clear up suspicions surrounding her. Please think of it like that.
He could talk a dog out of a meat truck. He was the definition of a shrewd, unfair adult. At this point, I began to think that it was no coincidence that I'd met him. Oishi-san, do you need something from me?
Yes, I do. Kechi Mabara-san.
He answered in an absent tone of voice. Mion's
being suspected of something, and you came to
No,
here
that's me,
from
it's
a
me, it's
friend
me,
of hers. Me.
No, it's me, that's Keiichi's line. Baka.
Oh,
It says right there. Dies. Mion's being suspected of something and you came to hear from a friend of hers, me. Is that it?
No, that isn't it. I didn't come to talk to a friend of Mion Sonozaki-san. I came here to talk to Kechi Mabara-san. Sorry, wait 1 second. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay,
It
have
would
fun.
probably have bothered you to, had I visited your house.
To me? What do the police want with me? Having realized this faked coincidental meeting had me as its target, my mood immediately turned foul.
No. You don't need to be so tense. Sorry. Calm down and just answer a few questions.
What is going on? Am I being questioned?
Let's call it a chat with a guy who you happen to run into.
Oishi-san freely suggested that I relax. That being said, behind his eyes was a light which I could only see sometimes that was sharp as a hawk. If I tried in vain to run away, he might actually take me in and bring me to an interrogation room or something. That was undoubtedly unpleasant thought.
You had a roaring good time at the WATANAGASHI festival last night, didn't you?
Don't beat around the bush, please. I can't do small talk right now. Oh.
Last night during the festival, did you see Jiro Tomotatake and Mio Takano-san?
Yup. I could plainly feel myself give a start.
Where did I put those pictures? Oh. Here they are.
He opened a small notebook and removed 2 photographs. I didn't have to look. Well, who knows? I might have seen them around, I don't remember. I was asked the same question for the second time today. I gave the same answer for the second time, too.
Yeah, your memories are blurry. You couldn't have possibly been drinking or anything.
I was so drunk.
What's with the new laugh? I don't understand it.
Yeah, like, where did this infufu thing come from? I swear he didn't have that before.
Nishishi, that was
Nishishi? I actually kin Kokichi. Here too, I got the same answer as I had from Mion. I realized he wasn't taking my vague reply well. Why is he asking me the same thing Mion did? Dark feelings I had nearly forgotten due to my conversation with Shion came rushing back in a hurry. We snuck into the sacred ritual storehouse, a punishable act. It was on a tiny impulse. While it may not count for much now, I do feel sorry about it. Oh, dang. What the hell?
I'll ask you again.
Why are you getting all
I was
mad?
angry.
Ugh.
Did you see Jiro Tomotatake-san and Mio Takano-san at the festival last night?
His tone was soft, but there was a dreadfulness in his voice, clearly different from the first time he asked.
Oishi-san said softly.
He asked calmly. I'm scared. That was exactly how I felt. Even if you repeat the question, my answer won't change. I don't really remember. There wasn't any better answer I could give him. I didn't have the balls to say I didn't see them, nor the courage to admit I had.
I see. I just thought that maybe I'd get a different answer if I asked the second time.
I'm too scared to look Oishi-san in the eyes. He's saying the same thing that Mion said. The hell's going on?
I'll change the question. Kamabara-san, that's not a... Relax. That's not really a question, that's a statement.
Oishi-san grabbed my shoulders and squeezed them, as if trying to give me a massage. Don't touch me, bruh. It mostly just hurt, though.
I'm sorry, huh? Dude,
Eh?
dude, I
What?
don't know about this. I don't know.
Still, why would he ask the same things as Mion? If he's asking the same things, then the next question must be...
On the same night of the festival, did you see Shion, Sonozake-san?
Clatter, clatter, clatter. I wonder what that sound was, and when I looked down, I saw that it was the unmelted ice in the cup I was gripping in my hands. My hands were trembling, rocking the ice back and forth. Realizing that I hastily put the remaining ice in my mouth and crunched down on it. Sorry. I may have seen her, but, well, you know, she looks just like Mion. I might have just mistaken the two.
But that can't be.
What the hell? Suddenly, Oishi-san grabbed both my shoulders and hunched down to give me a level stare. This must be what it's like to be a deer in the headlights. I want to look away, but I can't. This is the first time I've experienced such a piercing stare.
Mion-san and Shion-san wear completely different clothing. You wouldn't mistake the two so easily, I would think. Mabara-san.
His voice was harsh. Harsh, the same as when Mion said it. I could feel my heartbeat quickening. When I realized he could feel it through the hands on my shoulders, I got even more scared. Why are Mion and Oishi-san both asking about last night? Was sneaking into that storehouse so bad? Erg. I shouldn't have let Takano-san talk me into it. Tomitake-san casually said to check it out too, so... Even Shion, if she hadn't encouraged me... No, I understood. I was the one most at fault here. I mean, the two adults present were probably the more responsible people here, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, even if you did go in there, you could just say, like the two grown-ups, like, are the ones who convinced you to, so, I mean... It wouldn't even be that bad if you admitted it, but, I mean, I don't know. They're probably just gonna boil him in a vat of acid, so... I shouldn't have let my curiosity get the better of me. I shouldn't have gone into the forbidden storehouse.
Oh,
Kuma guy, who the hell?
I think that's our cue to get, oh, sorry.
It's someone random. It's probably just... No, it says Kuma guy. It's probably just another cop.
Oishi-san, I think that's our cue to get out of here.
A young man wearing a suit came into the lounge. From the way he held himself, I knew immediately that he was Oishi-san's subordinate. I could tell immediately from the way he held himself that he was a subordinate.
Oh, so what is closing time already?
I didn't realize it until he said something. The jingle and announcement telling patrons the library had closed had started playing without me realizing it. I was so irritated, so overwhelmed that I couldn't even hear it.
Well then, Mabara-kun. We're out of time, so allow me to take my leave.
You're out of touch. We're out of time.
You're out of touch.
I'm out of time. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. Did you read that already, that last part?
Oh, sorry. I'd like to talk to you more about this at your leisure when we have more time.
I hope the audio for this stream has been okay. I noticed, like, I've been catching up on watching some of my VODs, and I've noticed the audio balancing has been kind of off for some of them. Like, you've either been like way too quiet, or I've been way too quiet. So I'm hoping it's okay. I have my microphone settings like, all the way up, and I have yours at like the 36 mark. I hope that's okay because
I don't
most
know.
of the
I feel like we
time,
should be equal voices because we're equal characters, right?
but like Discord, I've noticed tends to be a lot louder than my microphone input for some reason. I don't know if it's because I have noise suppression on or something. But yeah, it just like if I put Discord all the way up, it tends to like way overpower me. In the game, I have it relatively low. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to check unless there's anybody in the chat who wants to confirm for me that everything is okay. But usually when I ask that, no one says anything. So, oh, anyways, occasionally people do say something, but it is often too late. I still remember that Sky stream early on when your audio was like doubled for like 2 hours or something.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. This isn't a joke. If I never saw him again, it would be too soon. Fuck Oishi. Oishi-san followed his subordinate and left the lounge behind him. However, he spun back around. Read, you swine.
Embarrassing.
What? What is it?
Those two questions I asked you before. You don't remember well enough to answer either of them, correct?
Right.
Just so you know. You saw them all yesterday. You were walking along, the four of you having quite a pleasant time. Near the stone steps. I saw you with my own eyes.
Ugh. I caught my breath and my heart seemed like it was about to stop. What a detestable person.
Wait, sorry.
What? What?
Heart saying he was breathless.
What is that from?
Oh, Yishi-san, there must be.
Wait, what? Wait, how do you know about that? How do you know that I was...
What?
How do you know that I just discovered that song, like, yesterday?
I didn't know that you just discovered it, but I know that it fits in perfectly right here.
That's... No, exactly. And, like, the Shion and Mian, too. I was thinking that earlier, but I didn't know if you knew about that song. I literally discovered it yesterday.
It's been a constant fucking reference. I know the entire. I know the entire, like, a lot of the lyrics.
No, I saw like the boys meme edit of it, and I was like, I don't understand.
That's where everyone knows it from.
Yeah, no, but I didn't understand like why is this a meme? What like, but why is this so widespread? Like, what's funny about this? Because to me, I watch a lot of like, it is, but I watch a lot of like Instagram edits to music and stuff. So I was like, this is a pretty standard edit. So I'm like, why has this become such a thing? And so like I was seeing it all over my timeline. And I was like, this song is actually kind of good. And so I looked it up and then I started like seeing these like remixes. I have to show you something. Hold on. That's like this person did
myself, but if you find
Yeah, there's a specific one that's like they did like a mashup of like like Miku song, a like Sneakers O'Toole, and Iron Mouse Cry for Me, and Digital
I'm not taking
Circus.
my sneakers off. I am sneakers off too. Hey,
Yes.
stop running with the sneakers. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I'm not sneakers off too. Oh, we'll never catch
This
him.
one.
Not in these shoes.
Have you seen
Let's go see. Could you put fixed fee behind
Can I put what?
Lex?
Oh my god, bruh. Fine. What behind what?
I'm not gonna open the link.
What? Zomji.
Dang.
Whatever.
He was breathless.
He was breathless.
Oh my god, it's awful. No!
You should more. Where?
Looping the room, but it has fucking done by Miku. No, but it's like actually done like with the straight Miku voice instead of the.
Yes.
That's fucking so. It's so stupid. Oh,
This video.
You confused me for. You confused me for.
There must be someone you confuse me for. You confuse me for.
You confused me for. You confused me for. You confused me for. You confused me for. Color just sent this gem. Okay.
No, you don't understand. This video has been entrancing me. I went to bed thinking about it, and I woke up thinking about it.
No, this video is awesome. Thank you for showing this. So, Connor, who's the person who's been wanting you to play Resident Evil, will
Yeah.
fucking love this. Oh,
Meow.
excuse me, Oyeshi-san, there must be someone you're confused for. If I could see, Sonozaki or someone in uniform, I go to school on Sunday, truly usually more. Praying to Oshiro while they push me through the door. Oyeshi-san, there must be someone you confused me for. Okay, I'm gonna fucking shut up. It's so dumb.
Somebody get on this now. This needs to be a thing.
You can run from your demons until it's literally perfect. Actually, that wouldn't be bad. That would be a pretty good mix.
True. He knew and he was testing me.
As his heart sank. Well, we'll meet again. Have a good year. He goes, Merry Christmas, and then the slideshow, like Santa hat starts and Santa vest starts falling onto him.
It's Santa. I sat there like a rock, unmoving until I could no longer hear the clacking sound of their footsteps. When they cry for me. I unironically love that song, I'm not kidding. Cry for Me
it's really
and
good.
no, Cry for Me. That song too, I like it too.
1 second. Can I be given a little bit of a break? Cause it
A
seems
break?
like my Wells Fargo account got bricked a little, so.
Oh boy.
You
Alright.
can run from your demons until you are exhausted. One day you'll have to stop and tell them what they want. You can run to those angels until you are exhausted. One day you will have to stop and ask them what they wanted. You can run from your demons until you are exhausted. Excuse me, sir.
That literally happened to Keiichi.
If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform, I go to church on Sunday. Truly, usually more. Praying to feel while they push me through the door.
No,
Oh
that literally
no.
happened to Keiichi. He ran from the villagers like in the first part until he was exhausted, and then he got killed it by them. And it's a metaphor for Keiichi.
It's a metaphor for like refantasia.
Hmm. I see.
Hmm. I see.
Wait. You must be someone you confuse me for. You confuse me for. You confuse.
You confuse me for. You confuse me for. You confuse me for.
I love all the. I think I like it so much because it's like a YouTube poop music video. You know, like YTP MV, like the sentence mixing
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of it. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now go solve
Okay, I'm in the
your
bathroom.
bank.
I'll
Okay,
see you in a second. Okay.
okay. Solve your bank account being hacked or whatever.
I just need to go change it out. Also, probably want to go to the bathroom. So, 1 second.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow. Damn, the VTube studio is disconnecting so much. Anyways, how are all you doing? That was a very interesting time we've had today. Meow. Surprisingly, I'm not that sleepy right now, even though I did not sleep well. I don't know. I was a little sleepy earlier, but I feel re energized. Sometimes I can sleep a lot and, like, be tired all day, and sometimes I can, like, sleep a little and, like, be fine the next day. But usually by the afternoon, I guess, um, I get tired again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check my Discord in the meantime. I was on my way back home. Goody kaisu. Goody kaisu. Goody kaisu. Goody kaisu. Goody kaisu. Huda 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 kutaru. Huda kutaru. Huda kutaru. Huda kutaru. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Jeez, she's sure taking a long while. I wonder what I will eat for dinner tonight. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What else has happened recently? I don't know. I'm doing summer school. It sucks. And wow, so positive, right? I got told that I was missing assignments from a class I've literally never heard of in my entire life. Like, bruh. Meow, meow, meow. I'll just put the BRB screen up there.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
You know what also is one of my favorite versions of that meme? Oh
What?
no, it's nothing to do with the as his heart tanks.
Hmm.
Or sorry, Charlie's Inferno. It's the
What?
fucking looping the room.
Yeah.
Do you know what my favorite iteration of looping the room is?
What?
Hold up, wait! I just hit the hit the jackpot, hit the jackpot, hit the jackpot, hit the jackpot.
Fantastic things are happening on the internet these days.
I
Things we
know.
couldn't.
Like
Things are being
like our
done that have never
stream.
been done. This is true.
Like our stream. Make sure to tune in next time
Hmm.
on Color Live.
This is true.
When we
Da-da-da-da-da.
force Color to play a good game like Resident Evil 4 remake.
Let's sigh. Let's die. Okay. The cries of the Higurashi accentuated the already lonely evening. More time had passed than I'd thought. The orange of the dusky sky was being chased down little by little by an indigo color approaching from the east. Exhausted from the slow climb toward Tinamizawa without even noticing, I'd gotten off my bicycle and was pushing it uphill. I don't understand any of this. No one told me to my face that I'd done something wrong. No, in fact, it might have been much easier on me that way. What happened yesterday really was just my curiosity. It really was no more than a quiet prank. No more than having the courage to cross a red light as long as you did it with other people. The storehouse for ritual implements, hallowed ground, only accessible to the family of the priest. For sure, I'd seen terrifying things that I'd never imagined would be there. Thinking on it now, though, it didn't matter what was stored away inside. It didn't make the wrong I had committed any more right. What the four of us did, and Mion seemed to know about it. For some reason, even the police are trying to learn what the four of us did. Did we do something so bad? Really? It doesn't matter how wrong it was. I did something wrong. It was nothing more than that, and yet I couldn't accept it. I didn't apologize to Mion or Uishi-san. All I did was shield myself with ambiguities. I did something wrong yesterday. I set foot in a forbidden storehouse for a little bit of mischief. I'll forget everything I saw in there. I won't ever do something like that again either. I'm sorry. If I apologized like that, would they forgive me? The sudden, cool evening air left no room for such sentiment, however, as it mercilessly chilled my feet, urging me to head home as soon as possible. In the end, the evening air was correct. If I trudged along such an isolated road, regrets would pile on top of regrets, but nothing would change. Let's go home. I'll go home and go to my room, put on my favorite music or something, and go to bed. That might sound plain and boring, but it's probably the strongest I've felt all day. Apparently, he has character traits.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
question.
What?
Have you listened to Jane before?
Jane who?
As the devil walker stands for more to open closed door. That one.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The gray in the fake world, in the world right around and around. Jane, you're early, your life's work is burdened by the fools who adore
Yeah, I don't
you.
recognize it.
Huh? You don't?
No.
You should listen to it.
You know, I'm like weirdly picky and not picky at the same time about music.
You're nitpicking and biased. That's what you are.
Arr. It's like I like a wide range of things, but also they have to be very specific at the same time. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, per every, like,
It's
10
called having a
songs,
preference, you
I guess,
dumbass.
but preference isn't, like, specific to anything. It's just kind of, like, spur of the moment. Like, I don't know. Like, per every, like, 10 songs I listen to, I will like maybe one or two of them. And I might, like, kind of like... Like, the rest might be, like, okay to listen to, but... Like, I'll listen to anything, but... for something to be, like, playlist worthy, it has to be, like, very specific, and... But I can't even define the criteria, it's just, like, pure vibes based. I don't know. I have, like, 4 or 5 different music playlists, and they're all, like, pretty nonsensical, so...
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've made a decision, there's no point in dawdling in a place like this. I sat back on my bike. I pushed hard on the pedals. I rapidly advanced forward. I steadily gained speed. The wind was cutting and mercilessly cold, but it actually felt good, as if it were softly punishing me. Okay.
Psychopath? I think that's what it's called.
It's called a psychopath. I
Oh, I
didn't
see. Thank you.
I didn't eat much dinner before excusing myself early and returning to my bedroom. My mom called me from downstairs. Keiichi, you have a call. It's from Sonozaki-san. Sonozaki? Was it Mion? No, it was Shion. I just remembered. She had something she wanted to tell me today. Uishi-san interrupted us, so she didn't get the chance. Shion had said she'd call tonight. Hello? Is that you, Shion? Hello. Ran into a bit of trouble today, didn't we? She said it so plainly that I got a bit annoyed. She was the one who left me there and ran. Don't say that. I gave you a signal to run away with me, didn't I? You just sat there looking dazed, Kei-chan. I wasn't dazed. All of a sudden, you left me there, and after that I had to put up with the Oishi guy for ages. Don't complain to me about it. I can't believe she passed it off like that. She looks just like Mion, and yet, inside she's this different. I got a little irritated at myself when I realized I was somewhere in my mind, hoping for the same reaction I would get from Mion, even though she's a different person. Sorry. Next time I'll run away first thing and leave you there. Hey, it's ladies first, haha. Shion laughed refreshingly. When I heard her voice, I realized that she wasn't really that angry or anything. It was just as she said. The cause of my temper was because of my own fault, not leaving... For not leaving immediately. I'll stop blaming it on others. Blaming it on others would be... Anyway. You had something to tell me, right? Oh yeah. I mean, if you already know, then it's not something that bears repeating. Do you already know? She unlowered her voice suddenly, as if she were glancing around. I had no idea what I could already know. Sorry, but I have no clue what you're talking about. At least give me a hint. So that means you don't know. She seemed to take my stupid-sounding question as evidence. However, her voice didn't sound disappointed or exasperated in the slightest. Actually, it's about last night during the WATANAGASHI festival. My entire body jolted as I was assailed by a terrible feeling.
Is
Shion going to ask the same thing?
Saw is dead.
Hello? Kei-chan, are you listening? Yeah, I am. What about last night? The 4 of us, we went in there, right? She didn't beat around the bush. Whether or not I wanted to admit it, that was the actual honest truth, and I couldn't act like it hadn't happened. Then, after that, we walked away together and then went our separate ways near the stone stairs, right? Takano-san and Tomitake-san went to the stream, and you stayed there, Kei-chan. I went over to see some relatives. Yeah. Why do you ask? We won't make any progress if we keep asking each other's questions, so let me ask the questions first, okay? You mean, did I see Tomitake-san and Takano-san last night? Huh? Oh, yes. Did you see the two of them after that? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. This is the third time I've been asked this question today. Why? Why? What the hell is going on? Why? Why are you asking me that? No, Kei-chan, I'm asking the question. Please answer me. Did you, Shion? If you answer first, then I'll answer. My shabby response betrayed how scared and small I felt now, after everything that had happened today. Shion didn't say anything for a few moments. Just as I was beginning to think I'd really put my foot in my mouth with that response, she finally answered me. Of course I didn't see them. My relatives were with me and they can vouch for that. I didn't see them either. People can vouch for me too, like Mion, Rena, and everyone else. Now that we knew our answers matched, she let out a sigh that sounded more relieved than anything else. Thank you for answering me honestly. Okay then, I'll tell you. Apparently last night, Takano-san and Tomitake-san died.
They didn't disappear? Hmm?
What? Sorry, Shion. What was that you said? Apparently, last night, Tomitake-san and Takano-san died. Takano-san was found burned to death. Tomitake-san was, well, it looked like a suicide. I found out this morning. I heard my dad talking to a relative on the phone about it. Late last night. A police car on its way back from the festival security duty had discovered Tomitake-san lying in the middle of the road heading toward Okinomiya. He had clawed out his throat and died. Same cause of death as last time. What? He clawed out his own throat?
Yeah.
That bright, cheerful Tomitake-san committed suicide? That can't possibly be right. The police did an autopsy. He did it with his own fingernails. He scratched at his throat so hard that he ruptured the blood vessels and bled out. He died in a pool of his own blood, that's what they said. I've never heard of such an insane suicide. You can't just scratch open your own throat like that. I realized I was yelling too loudly, so I lowered the force I was putting in my voice. I didn't want my parents to hear me, so I just switched to the cordless phone and ran up to my room. Sorry for yelling. So? Was Takano-san, was that a suicide too? In her case, it's a little unclear. Takano-san's body was found in the mountains of Gifu Prefecture. Employees at the rest stop nearby reported to the police that night that they could see flames in the mountains. The firefighters dispatched there were the first ones to find her. An autopsy concluded that it was the burned corpse of a half-naked female. They initially considered the body beyond recognition, but directly after, there was a request for a dental comparison from the XX Prefecture police station in Okinomiya, and the results concluded that it was Mio Takano. The cause of death wasn't confirmed, but it was highly likely to have been a homicide since she was in her undergarments and her clothes were nowhere in the area. The oil drum had fallen over, so it's possible she burned herself to death. It couldn't possibly have been suicide. If you're going to die, there are plenty of other ways, aren't there? This can't be suicide. That's what I think. It's unthinkable that Tomitake-san would kill himself, too. After the two of us rattled on at each other, there was silence as we paused to catch our breaths. And as we calmed our nerves, right then I understood what Shion's story actually meant. I think it will end up being Oyashiro-sama's curse. We all did more than enough to deserve it, after all. Deserve it? You've gotta be kidding. It's not like Shion wanted to see it with me. I just went along with her. I tried to say that, but I fell silent. Nothing would come of me blaming others. It didn't matter how much everyone else encouraged me. I would have to put my foot down. Hello, Dark Revival. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, wow.
I could have put my foot down. I lost to my own half-assed sense of adventure and agreed to go in with them. Yes, it was my fault and no one else's. Shion, last night when we snuck into the ritual storehouse, did you predict things would turn out this way? Of course not. My dad got married today. Wow, congrats to Dark Revival's dad, everyone. Everybody
Yeah,
clap.
good job. They got married. Ooh, good job.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. I meant I thought it was pretty risky, but I never even dreamed of something like this could happen. You were best man, Schley. Shion's words were probably her true feelings. She knew she could get in trouble if we were caught, but that was the thrill of this little adventure. It was the same for me. Besides that, Kei-chan, think about it for a moment. Getting eepy. Didn't Oyashiro-sama's curse turn out a little strange this year? It was already plenty strange seeing how Tomitake-san and Takano-san died like that. Given all that, what could possibly be stranger? I mean that they found the two corpses. Remember what I said. Every other year, one person would die and one person would disappear. This year is the first time that two people have been found dead. That may be true, but it's not a huge deal, is it? This is the last one. No more marriages for him. Knock on wood, I guess. It is,
knock on wood?
Kei-chan.
Yeah, there's wood. I have wood right in front of me.
Slay. I hate wood. Think about it harder. Listen, if two people died because of Oyashiro-sama's curse, then in order to quell Oyashiro-sama's anger, two people would need to be sacrificed. Is that how it works? So what? Tomitake-san and Takano-san died, so now two people are going missing this year? I didn't understand why, but when I said that, I felt my spine freeze. I don't think anyone's been confirmed missing yet. I think that those two people have yet to disappear. She, unlike me, was obviously getting the same feeling crawling down her back. Two people have yet to disappear. Shion didn't answer. I couldn't say any more than that either. A chill crept in through my clothes and tried to wrap into a fist around my heart, cold hands feeling about on my chest. Neither of us could say anything. Tomitake-san opened the lock and he died. Takano-san exposed the ritual storehouse and she died.
Yay.
Yay?
Yay.
Two more people were to be sacrificed. Then they would be none other than the ones who entered with them. None other than us. No, this has got to be a joke. I wanted so much for her to pass this off as a joke even now. That, though, was such an incredibly difficult and selfish request. If Tobitake-san and Takano-san had died in a common way like a car accident, I could tell myself it was a coincidence. Instead, he clawed out his own throat and she burned to death drowned in oil in the mountains. The two deaths were so out of the ordinary that I couldn't possibly dismiss it as mere coincidence. It was as if, in exchange for sneaking into the ritual storehouse, there must be someone punishing us. Some sort of cruel will working behind the scenes. Even so, I didn't want to accept that terrifying truth. If I did, then I would have to acknowledge that horrible crisis was growing near for Shion and I. That's why I argued against it. I argued knowing I was running away. In the first place, it's not even in the newspaper, is it? Such a monstrous incident would be all over the newspapers and television. Magazine writers would flood the village too, thinking it'd make for an interesting story. Of course it's not getting reported by the media. That's how it was in the past too. When the incidents were occurred for 3rd year in a row. There were some third-rate magazines that sniffed out the story and ran issues full of gossip columns about Hinamizawa. Fearing that the regions would develop a negative... Go away. How do I get rid of this thing? There we go. Fearing that the region would develop a negative stigma, they negotiated with the prefecture and the police. Since last year, it became a big conspiracy where no information about the incidents was allowed to be leaked to the media. I heard the elders and the top brass from the Sonozaki family put all the pressure they could on the police. Then you mean their deaths are going to be dealt with in total secrecy? That's how it is. Of course, the police are investigating it. That being performed in secret too, though. So I hear the investigation itself is very restricted in what it can and can't do. You could easily say they're interfering with police investigation. The story was unbelievable. People died and yet they didn't publicize it and dealt with everything in secret. If we break it down further, it means that no matter who dies on the night of the Watanagashi, it won't just go public. That's the biggest pile of bullshit I ever heard. Kei-chan, before I said how the villagers could be the ones carrying out Yashiro-sama's curse, that's what I mean. At some point, a tradition was carried here in Hinamizawa where every year you're allowed to kill someone on the night of the Watanagashi, under the guise of it being Oyashiro-sama's curse. When someone dies on the night of the Watanagashi, it turns into the curse of Oyashiro-sama. The curse turns into serial murder incidents. In order to avoid exacerbating negative stigma surrounding Hinamizawa, those incidents are dealt with in secret. That's insane. Dead and missing people turn up every year. However bad the stigma gets, the police have to draw a line somewhere, don't they? You could say the incidents happening every year is mysterious, but the police can get the job done when they need to. After all, the incidents always get resolved individually. It doesn't end up being a string of incidents, you know? It just so happens that something unfortunate happens on the night of the Watanagashi every year. That's all it turns into. Ugh. I'm thinking of ending the stream here.
Okay.
Mayhaps.
That's fair.
We're about at the 2-hour mark,
This is
and
the last one, no
I'm
marriages for
EP.
Higura.
Yeah, I read that.
What if the Watanagashi festival gets to him?
What if your dad falls victim to Oyashiro-sama's curse?
True.
Then what?
True.
Bium, 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 bium. Quit game.
Bium, 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 bium,
Okay.
bium.
Well, any final words, fillers? Everyone?
All right, campers. We're
Man, I miss Camp, the show.
yeah. Okay, I guess I'll be leaving then. I'll see you later.
I guess. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Hey, people.
Imbecile.
Yes.
Die.
My wine.
Bye-bye. Okay, how do I close this damn thing? Okay, everyone, you know the drill. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for chatting, as usual. Stream next week, and all that. Thank you all. And yeah, I've got nothing specific to announce, so I'll just say bye-bye, okay? Bye-bye. I'm so eepy.